Derek and Jennifer Glenn. We're based here in Dungiven in Northern Ireland. We farm just over 200 acres here. We run Shirley, Limousin and Angus cattle. We supply Tesco's with our Angus through the Foyle Group, our local factory.
We run 280 to 300 head of cattle on average, and last year we finished 260 head.
At the moment we're buying in weanlings. We buy them in 6 months, 12 months old and around 300 to 350 kilos. We buy them in the local marts. We would attend the marts there twice a week ourselves. We take them on to finish. We try to finish our cattle in around 24 to 26 months. We're aiming for a weight in around 340 to 350 kilos. That's what the factory are wanting, that's what they tell us that they're looking for, so that's what our goals are. Both of us farm together. I work full-time as well. I manage an agricultural co-op where my daily day-to-day work would be involved in nutrition and soil fertility and fertiliser. I work on farm on the weekends and in the evenings, so Jennifer's on farm full-time, 5 days a week.
Recently we built a new mill shed, put in tip-over drinkers, bought a weighbridge specifically for the Herdwatch app.
So we actually tried an alternative app before we tried Herdwatch. We were interested in something to bring a bit of technology to the farm, to try and record what we're doing. We were fed up using books and writing bits of paper, and we were looking for an app specifically for what we do, finishing cattle, weighing cattle, dosing especially, and withdrawal. So we trialled another app and it didn't just work with our system. So we found the Herdwatch app. We were one of the original trial farms in Northern Ireland, and we found it just suited our needs. Everything that we're doing here suits the Herdwatch app.
So Herdwatch is great for farm inspections, rather than the old paper-based system where you had to write everything down. You can do a report from whatever date back to your last report.
On our last farm quality assurance inspection, we didn't use any paper. We used our tablet. So when the farm quality inspector came around, inspected all the cattle and then asked us for our medical records, instead of us looking for a pile of paper and a pile of books, we just handed them the tablet. Let him whiz through it himself. He was very impressed. It's the first time he had seen it working on a farm. Also, your medicine book is always up to date, so you're not running about trying to fill in a medicine book in the evenings after you've treated cattle or dosed cattle. You're doing it as you're going along on your phone.
On our way home from the vets, we will scan the medicine, and it will be in our medicine cabinet then on the Herdwatch app. If we, for instance, are jagging an animal with 20 ml out of a 100 ml bottle, Herdwatch will then deduct the amount and have 80 ml left in the bottle.
The withdrawal period we also put in, so it's 66 days for an ivermectin based medicine. It'll automatically assign that to the animal when we are getting cattle ready for the factory, if it's inside the withdrawal period or outside it. So generally the way we work our weight recording is when we buy our cattle in on day one, we are coming home from the mart. Jennifer sat beside me, she's put all the information onto the Herdwatch app. She's putting in the price of the cattle that we've bought, the weights that we've bought them at. 6 weeks later, we'll bring the cattle back out again. We'll give them time to settle, we'll do all our procedures there. We'll weigh them again. Then we can see what the daily live weight gain has been in the last 6 weeks.
So whenever our feed is delivered, the delivery driver will give us a feed docket. We will then enter the feed, the batch numbers and all into the Herdwatch app, and it will record it accordingly. In addition to that, Herdwatch is great because every morning whenever we're waking up, I suppose like everybody else, the first thing you do is reach for your phone. Herdwatch will send us a message. We
get a notification every morning on our watchboard, cattle that are coming close to finishing age. Herdwatch will start notifying us at 28 months of the cattle are coming close, giving us time to pick out the cattle if they aren't finished or if they're not in the finishing system, and to get them into it, to get them away in time. We have found the Herdwatch customer care team very, very helpful. When we were starting to use the app, we actually found little bits of the app that we thought should have been there to blend into our system. Not necessarily for everybody, but it worked for our system. We contacted the customer care team and they did their very best to add the bits on that we thought would help us, which they did. There's little things like in the weigh-in and groups and certain parts of the app that they have developed to help us. So we're very impressed with that.